お疲れ様です。ありがとうございます。
こんにちは、スタディーのせいきです。私たちスタディーンはですね、フィリピンのセブにもオフィスがあり、正社員がですね、常駐しているんですが、その現地スタッフがですね、今回人気校 EV アカデミーの先生方、講師の方にインタビューさせていただいたので、そこをお届けしたいと思います。というのも、今 YouTube でいろんなキャンパスツアーは動画投稿されていて、皆さん学校こんな感じなんやっていうのは、何のイメージあると思うんですね。ただ実際、直に英語を教えてもらえる瞬間っていうのはもちろん先生ありきじゃないですか。で、その先生がどんな人なのかっていうのも、事前に知っておけば、ざっくりイメージがあるだけで決めやすいのかなと思ったので、企画してます。もちろん、今回インタビューしたのたったの4人なので、それで全部判断って難しいと思うんですけども、ただ、フィリピン講師っていうのはこういう感じなんだっていうのも伝わると思うんですね。ちなみにですね、詳しくマンツーマンでいろいろフィリピン留学について聞きたい方、フィリピン留学について相談したい方、もしくはもうパンフレット欲しい方、どちらの場合もですね、概要欄とコメント欄に私たちの公式 LINE の URL 貼っとくので、そこ追加してメッセージ送っていただきますと対応させていただきます。楽しんで見ていただければなと思います。それではどうぞ。
I'm teacher Jen and I'm working here in EV for 1 year and 4 months. I like reading, I like playing sports, and I also like playing guitar and pianos, and that's really one of my unique skills that I have. And I also like to meet people who are very motivated and focused and goal-oriented person, and at the same time the one who can step out from their comfort zone. The reason why I became an ESL teacher at first is because of my husband, because he's been working in a language school for 7 years, and when I went there, it's really a good opportunity for me to learn another skill. This is not my first field, so when I noticed that this is good opportunity for me to enhance my skills, especially in English, so that's the time that I choose to change my job. That's really a good question, actually, because honestly, this is my first time that this is my ideal job. I think that this is my ideal job. Why? Because I am a kind of person that really likes to meet new people. And meeting new students every week, meeting new students every month, I can learn something from them. It's like two-way process. I can teach them, and at the same time, they can teach me with their perspective in life. Experiences that they shared with me, it's really good. At first, Japanese students, when I look at them, the first time that I saw them in IT Park, they're kind of strict, silent. But when I talk with them, oh my God, there's so many perspectives in life that I didn't know about them. Very kind, generous, and talented, very smart as well. Japanese people are really the person that I wanted to be. They are the most disciplined person that I know when it comes to job. That's really interesting question because most of the time we wanted to have a college student, university student. But what I'm interested is maybe in the future I wanted to meet people who are older. In their mind, there is no stopping in learning. That even if they're old, they wanted to learn something new. And that's learning language. Cebu is one of the most beautiful places here in Philippines. So this is the oldest city actually. So that's one of the maybe unique information that you can know about Cebu. And there's a lot of good places here. Good mountains, good beaches, and good restaurants that you can have. EV is already one of the most known language school here in Cebu City, and I can say that EV is already number 1. Why? Because we offered a lot of courses, IELTS, TOEIC, business, digital English, ESL, power speaking. We offered everything here in EV. And not just about the courses, we offer the best facility here in Cebu City for every student. And I can say that you are confident to come here and enjoy the facility, enjoy the studying here in EB because we teachers really cater all level of students. So we offer different courses, good facilities here in EB, and also good teachers. So choose EB because we're waiting for you.
Konnichiwa. Hajimemashite. This is teacher Lauren, and do you want to know about me? I am the kind of a goofy type of person, and during my spare time, I usually play with my musical instruments such as piano, and most of the time, I crack up jokes with my loved ones, with my family, and with friends, so I am basically happy to go along with. Let's talk now about my skills. We as people know that teachers have vital roles to the students. And I, as a teacher, am committed to provide a positive and inclusive environment. I always make sure that the student is comfortable and enjoying while learning the language every time. And I'm also committed to provide skills while the student is learning to begin with conversing with me. I make sure to teach him some skills such as pronunciation, coherence, comprehension, and many more. So, what are you waiting for? You need to come here as soon as possible. Arigatou gozaimasu. For some reasons that I just wanted to stay as a teacher is because I want to utilize my profession, I want to hone my social skills, and I want to dedicate my efforts only to the students. One of the most enjoyable things that I really get to enjoy with my profession is able to have a very good conversation with my students, specifically Japanese students. Japanese students are very engaging and humorous, at the same time very respectful, and really do have a lot of etiquette and politeness. I so remember that time when a certain student was able to teach me some kanji, hiragana, and katakana. He also taught me some Japanese cultures and also some subway etiquettes. So it's so enjoyable to have conversations with the students, and as well I could improve my social skills as a teacher. Because as a teacher, we always learn, and learning doesn't stop. One of the words that I really love to use every day with the students is "Otsukaresama desu," because they did a lot of hard work. They also spent some time having a very good conversation and good language exchange with the teacher. So they did so much good, and I really appreciate them. So, otsukaresama desu and arigatou gozaimasu. What I usually see from the Japanese students, they are very serious in their studies, but they're also fun to get along with. Another one is that they are very polite. They also have a lot of fillers, but they're very fun, like, ooh, hore, 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 hore. But they're so cute for me as a teacher. So I know that to teach with Japanese students is so enjoyable. If you are determined to learn English and yet you are confused how, then you are the perfect person to come around and learn English with me as your teacher. And if you are also goofy, I am 100% sure that you will learn efficiently and effectively the language English with me, because I'm also a goofy one. We can get along hand in hand, and we can learn the language easily. One of the most popular sites around Cebu are the beaches, specifically Oslov and Mualboal. Most of EV students here go to those certain popular tourist spots during weekends. And when they come back, they tell me that they really have fun, they really have enjoyed seeing some whale sharks, turtles, and white beaches. They really have very good time with their fellow classmates. So, what are you waiting for? Come right here and enjoy while learning the language English. I am very pleased to talk about our very own Executive Village Academy, and there are many special aspects that you can have from this certain company. Number one, the educational system, or let's just say education system. It's very smooth sailing, and they can guide you. They can tell you what you need. And number two, the unique goofy teachers, but as well very professional ones. I might say we teachers are also highly intellectual individuals because we have a lot of trainings before we can get to teach you. And number three, the last one that I could think is the high quality ESL programs. The books are very good. You can really learn the language easily. So what are you waiting for? Come right here and let's learn the language together, hand in hand.
Hello, I'm Teacher Mai. I have been teaching in EV for around 8 years now. Yes, I love watching movies, watching videos, dancing, eating, sleeping, and a lot more. Okay, actually, I'm also good at writing poems. Yes, I'm good at multitasking. I can also manage my time. I am also very humorous. I can make everyone laugh, okay, all the time, all day, all week. Yes, I might look really serious, but actually my real personality is really crazy. A lot of my students will say, oh, very scary or very serious or like a very strict teacher, but actually all of those impressions are wrong. I'm the craziest teacher in EV, but of course the most beautiful one. Okay, anyway, for people, I like respectful people. I also like people that are goal-oriented and much more they should be religious because, you know, most of us here in Cebu are Roman Catholic and we really love God and we respect God so much. So I guess, yeah, being religious will really matter. That's all. To be honest, it's not part of my plan actually. My mom was the one who chose my major. By the way, I graduated as an elementary school teacher. Yeah, at first, yeah, I don't really love teaching. Not until I started teaching in EV. That was around 8 years ago. Yes, actually, this is my first job. Yeah, I never planned this in my entire life because, yeah, basically I wanted to be an army or I wanted to be a police officer. However, my mom told me to pursue teaching. So I tried, yeah, thanks to EV Academy because I started to love what I hated before. Yes, actually, not my plan, but maybe destiny decides. Yes, that's why I'm here. Every Tuesday and Thursday we have Zumba, okay? That's what every teacher, or not every, my group, okay? My group has been looking forward to because like we enjoy dancing. Yes, actually we have Tuesday and Thursday to dance Zumba. That's 6:30 to 7:30. So that's one way of like relaxing. That's one way of releasing stress. And that way we can relieve something that we feel, especially like back pain or something. Yeah.
What is a Zumba?
Zumba is a kind of dance, like it's a kind of exercise actually. Because in my case, I have been sitting on the same chair for around 8 years now. And yeah, it sounds so inactive, right? So we wanted to dance Zumba in order to stretch our body, yeah, try to stretch our joints and everything so that we feel more energetic the following day.
Could you please do Zumba just a little bit?
But no music. Okay. Okay. Chupa pa pa da na 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 na. Chupa pa pa da na na na. Chupa pa pa da na na. Based on my experience, I think the Japanese students are the most polite and kind students in the world. And I bet they are the most honest ones, yes. And they're also very studious, yes. They love studying and they don't waste time. They're here to study, so they study as much as they can. So I would like to see easygoing students who also love adventure. Because if they are not easygoing, they cannot adopt the life here. So they have to be easygoing, easy-go-lucky also because everything in here is different from their country. So they have to be easygoing or easy-go-lucky and adventurous as well because Cebu is a very beautiful place. Yeah, so they have to explore what we have in here. I bet, of course, I'm in EV. So the most recommended point in Cebu is coming to EV. You have to go to EV. If you don't go to EV, you miss half of your life, okay? You're not gonna meet me, okay? So anyway, yeah, the most recommended part of Cebu is to be in EV. And of course, everything in Cebu because Cebu is the most beautiful place in the world. That's all, thank you.
Also EV.
Of course, EV, of course. Okay, the best aspects about EV is we are serious, okay? We are very serious. we are serious about our goals, okay? In a way, I guess EV is the first academy that offers intensive ESL course. I guess not all schools are really serious on that. Many students think that EV is really strict, but it's also actually it's for good. It's for the students. That's why we offer intensive courses. We have a lot of courses here. Second thing is, of course, we have good environment with the friendly teachers, energetic teachers, and of course, competitive and experienced teachers. Yes. And thirdly, I think we can offer the best accommodation. Yes, you can see that we have modern type of building. Yes, I guess EV is one of the most beautiful structures in Cebu. Yes, and that's why I love EV.
Hello everyone, the man standing in front of you is no other than Mr. Aljhun Rupita, or you can call me for short, Teacher Amazing. It's my pleasure to know you all. Well, I'm a teacher who loves reading books, who loves traveling, and who loves talking to a lot of people. And I also love teaching the different kinds of students, various kinds of students. And I really love teaching international students to share and to impart my knowledge to all of them. Of course, I'm into reading books, dancing Zumba, making people happy because I want to make them happy. And of course, I'm into traveling. And of course, my special skills are dancing, of course, comedy, and of course, making people happy. So, are you ready, everyone? Okay, 1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I became a language teacher. Aside from that is, by the way, to have a background, I was a graduate of Bachelor of Secondary Education, majoring in English. And since I was young, I really had the passion to teach students. And I'm really into teaching. When I was young, I used to teach my relatives, my cousins, and different kinds of people. And I became a language teacher because I want to share and I want to impart my knowledge to different kinds of students. And I want to show them that this is not just as a teacher, but also I want to give them the very best. The most moment or the most memorable that I really enjoyed in my job is when the students really like they learn something about my lesson, and when I want them to engage with my activities, they also participated. And every time I say, hey everyone, are you ready? So before I started my class, I usually have some activities like, are you ready? So that especially in the morning, right? So they feel sleepy, they feel tired. So I'm really trying my best to make them happy, to engage with my discussion. I am not just a teacher, I'm also an entertainer, like that. So aside from that, I encourage them to join some activities like dancing, Zumba, of course, joining some activities in here. And don't be afraid. I think many Japanese people are too shy and not confident. So I want them to go out to their comfort zone, to be who they are, right? So, well, Japanese people are usually like shy. They're very composed and they're very conservative, right? But as much as possible, even though like I know from the very start that commonly, mostly, Japanese people are shy and composed, but I've tried to let them know that they belong. Especially as a presentation teacher, as a teacher here, as one of the teachers here, I need to motivate them to go out to their comfort zone. And don't be afraid, right? Don't be afraid to show who they really are. Because as they say, fear is temporary, regret is forever. So they need to live their life, right? Because according to Albert Einstein, life is like riding a bicycle. In order to keep your balance, you need to keep moving, right? So I think to all Japanese students there, don't be afraid. You need to go out their comfort zone. I know you can do it. The type of students that I really want to teach and I really want to give my knowledge, to share my knowledge are those students who are not afraid to show who they really are and to face different risks and different challenges in life. Because I like to take some challenges in life, and I want to see some students who loves to take new adventures and who would like to try new things in their life. So of course, if the students are not busy during their free time or during their availability, they can go out drinking to Paya Paya. Yes, there's a drinking bar there. I think 80% of the population are EV students, especially weekend. Or if they want to eat, if they want to sing karaoke, they can go to IT Park. Yeah, they can try various kinds of foods. And if they want to go shopping, buy clothes, buy souvenirs, they can go to it's either Ayala or SM City. So the best aspect of EV Academy is through the logo, we teach English to the world. We just don't teach, but we also inspire. We make people, like when they leave here, they will just live and motivate their lives. This is not just a learning process, but this is a place where they can enjoy and where they can know themselves more. So what are you waiting for? Choose EV Academy.
ということで、見ていただいたら分かる通り、もうフィリピン人の先生すごく明るいんですよ。なので、比較的英語を話すのが、国で分けるのもあれですけども、シャイ寄りな日本人の方にとってはすごく相性がいいです。どんどん話しかけてくれたりとか、フレンドリーなので仲良くなりやすい。マンツーマンだし発言もめちゃくちゃしやすくなります。英語の発音も見ていただいた通り、聞き馴染みのある発音ですよね。なので、フィリピンなまりで本当に学べるんかと不安に思っている方にとっては解消されたんじゃないかなと思います。ということでですね、フィリピン留学についてもっと相談したい、もしくは留学のパンフレット欲しいっていう方は概要欄とコメント欄に私たちの公式 LINE アカウントの URL を貼っとくので、そこを追加してメッセージを送っていただけますと幸いです。では今回も動画のご視聴ありがとうございました。また別の動画でお会いしましょう。それでは。